your shoulder pain keeps coming back, no matter how many times you stretch it, or crack it, or massage it, this is for you. Hi, I'm Alexis Weidland, Osteopath at Blossoming Me and Healthy Learning Lounge. And in this video, I'm going to show you why most shoulder pain treatments don't work long term, and what you need to focus on instead to finally feel free in your shoulder again. Spoiler alert, it's not your shoulder. It's what's underneath it that's jamming things up. Most people, and honestly many therapists, go straight to the site of pain. They stretch the shoulder, they needle the shoulder, tape the shoulder, and of course strengthen the shoulder. And yes, it can feel better for a bit, but the pain tends to just keep coming back. Why? Because they're not asking why the shoulder is overloaded in the first place. Here's what you might not be being told. Your shoulder is designed to move with your rib cage and your thoracic spine. If your rib cage is stiff, tight, twisted, not moving properly, then your shoulder has to do more work. And all while it's in a suboptimal position, making things more prone to injury, impingement, irritation, and, well, pain. That mechanical stress shows up as pain, pinching, reduced range of movement, and tightness, no matter how hard or how much you try to stretch or smash out your shoulder with exercises or the foam roller. The pain just continues to return because the root cause is still sitting there, locked up in your ribcage. This is especially true if you sit at a desk, you train or you regularly do things overhead, like washing, seriously, and painting roofs, or if you suffer from chronic stress or altered breathing patterns. All of these can cause compression through the ribcage and the thoracic spine, reducing movement of the upper body and choking your shoulder's ability to be able to move freely. Let's see if you can get a feel for how the ribcage and thoracic spine position affects the range of your shoulder movement. So first, if you just slouch, feel that your upper chest drops downwards, and as you do this, your shoulders have to roll forwards, and your upper back also rounds. Notice that there's less length between your pelvis and the top of your head, but also you may be feeling the reduced space between your thoracic vertebrae themselves. Now, in this position, if you bring your arms up as far as they can, you can feel that it kind of stops, and that topmost part of the shoulder feels like it's even slightly further forward and kind of getting stuck. If you have a problem in your shoulder, this might cause a really uncomfortable feeling or a pinch or a pain, and it will feel like it doesn't want to move any further. Now, if you keep your arms there and straighten your posture, you'll see that you can actually lift your arms higher. You'll notice that they move further and more comfortably. You may still start to get pain, pinching, discomfort when you're reaching this area if you have a shoulder issue. So did you notice that you could lift your arms higher when you were standing straight compared to when you're slouched? Are you able to feel that the humerus actually glides more comfortably into that position, allowing it to move higher? Because the humerus is actually sitting a little bit rolled back in the joint where it should be. If you weren't sure if you did this right, just repeat, first whilst slouching, then relax, stand tall, and lift your arms again. And see if you can then notice your ability to lift your arms higher whilst in the better posture position. And also if there was greater comfort of the movement in that posture. Hopefully you can feel how the change in position of the thoracic spine together with the rib cage alters the position of your shoulder and how the shoulder joint works, and how this can all affect not only the range of movement achieved at the shoulder, but a change in tension of the tissues and the joints, and how repeated movement in this position could actually cause irritation, inflammation, pinching, nerve impingement, and more. That's the power of the rib cage. Alter the function, the position, the mobility, the tissue tension of the rib cage, and you will alter the position, mobility, tissue tension, and function of the head, the jaw, the neck, and the shoulders, as well as your stress levels and your ability to breathe correctly, which means then your whole central nervous system function, your parasympathetic and sympathetic balance, and the way that you move and your energy is transferred from your upper to lower body. That's a missing link. And once you feel it, you can't unfeel it. That's why I created the Ribcage Reset mini course. It's designed to help you to loosen up your thoracic spine, restore your rib mechanics, and give your shoulder space to move the way that it's meant to. To unlock the center of your system, allow better function and comfort of the parts like the shoulder blade and the shoulder. So if your shoulder's been tight, pinchy, or painful, and nothing seems to be working long term, there's a good chance that the problem isn't where you feel it, it's what's underneath. To find out more about your specific situation, book an assessment with one of our practitioners, or work on it yourself from home with my Ribcage Reset mini course. Check it out with the link below.
So that's it for today. Did it raise any questions or aha moments? If so, I'd love to hear them, so please put those in the comments section. I love answering questions. I hope you found today useful. And if you know someone who could use this information, please share it. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Until next time, and in health, bye for now.